Hey guys, today I will be looking at some new rumours that have surfaced for some Winter 2021 sets, and these are kind of a bit real or fake. Most people are saying these are fake. I kind of think they are, but I will go through with this as if they are real rumours. And this is kind of coming from a Eurobricks user who's kind of just saying that he has some inside information on LEGO. He's also stated some things that we didn't really know about, such as like recent stock decreases in the LEGO company and things like that. I don't know, I just don't really think it adds up. However, I will be taking this as if it is real information, and we will get into these Winter 2021 sets. These are kind of meant to be either January or spring ones, so it's kind of very broad as just any 2021 sets in general. So let's start off with the supposedly leaked Microfighters. There is nothing attached to the Microfighters, so it is just 75293 Microfighter, 75294 Microfighter, and 75295 Dual Microfighter. They also say that Microfighters could be reduced to only one for January 2021 because they are running out of ideas for Microfighters. There are heaps of ones they have not done. They have not even made a standard TIE Fighter Microfighter, so they definitely do have some room for them. They've not even made pod racer Microfighters, so yeah, I would definitely expect either like some... This could definitely continue on for a while, perhaps with like B-Wings and A-Wings and ATSTs and stuff, so I would definitely expect these to go on. However, for this wave, I would probably expect some set from the Mandalorian, so I would go for perhaps a Razor Crest Microfighter, and then to combat that, some form of TIE Fighter. We have not had a standard TIE Fighter, so I would probably go for just a normal TIE Fighter. I would probably go for a TIE Outlander, however I do think that just a standard one is definitely more likely, as they have not done that before. For the Dual Microfighter, I would definitely expect the most obvious one, which LEGO has not done, and that is a Pod Racers dual set. I'm really surprised that LEGO has not done Pod Racer Microfighters before, and I think that this is definitely the obvious choice. The only problem with this is that all the past years' dual Microfighters have been set on Tatooine, so maybe they'd want to broaden their horizon. I would definitely want there to be 6 Microfighters in this range like they used to do. However, it seems like this will be 4 if this leak is true. So I don't really expect the Mandalorian ones to make it, so I'd definitely go for a Clone Wars one. And I'm thinking perhaps a General Grievous Starfighter versus some form of Jedi Interceptor. I'd go for Anakin's one, doesn't seem to really fit, so I'd go for Obi-Wan's red one. I know that doesn't really ever combat General Grievous Starfighter, but I just think that is kind of the only one that they do, as his blue one that he takes to Utapau is not really iconic. The next one up is apparently a Clone Trooper Battle Pack. There is really no information on this apart from that it will be a Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and it'll have 4 Clone Troopers. Some have speculated that this would be a 322nd Company Battle Pack. However, I am leaning more towards the idea that it would be a standard Phase 2 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. We have not had any like that since the Clone Turbo Tank Microfighter, and I think that it was an amazing minifigure, and that this would sell really well as a battle pack if it was just normal and carried an actual minifigure scale AT-AT. Next battle pack really does not have anything attached to it, so I'm doing a wild speculation that this would be a Bad Batch battle pack. Please check out my other video on this. And then after that is the next dual set, and this is apparently going to be a dual on Mandalore. The information is kind of a bit wacky, but apparently this would be the main build, but it could cost more because of the build. I can't really imagine much of the build apart from like a throne. So yeah, I would definitely say that this would be around $20 US instead of what the user said could go up to $50 or $60 US. Definitely do think that this set will happen, even if this whole rumour thing is fake. But yeah, the LEGO will probably definitely at one point make this. The next sets up don't actually have any numbers attached to them, so these are kind of just, I feel like, wild speculation, and I think that's kind of weird, and I wouldn't really classify these as rumours, but I guess they are kind of rumours. So, apparently the next one up will be an MTT. It doesn't really say if this would be a Clone Wars one or the Phantom Menace Brown one. I would definitely say that this would be a Clone Wars MTT, and I think that that would go really well with the AAT, which is meant to apparently fight the 501st Legion Clone Troopers, and apparently this will be a big vehicle and will have a big Republic vehicle to fight against it, which leads us into is apparently a remake of the Republic dropship and ATOT. I definitely want this set to happen, and it would be amazing. This doesn't seem to be a UCS vehicle, however this is said to be either with an ATTE or the ATOT. I think that it would definitely go well with an ATTE, and I guess that would explain the kind of lower level rumours for summer 2020 that we've had for the ATTE. I think I would definitely say it would be better with an ATTE, and that the ATTE is definitely more iconic than the OTOT, and yeah, I would definitely prefer it if it did have an ATTE. But yeah, I would love for this set to be remade, and I think that it would sell quite well. But I would expect for this to cost quite a lot. Otherwise, it would be in a slightly lesser scale. But yeah, I couldn't imagine anything really higher than $300, but I feel like that is too much for a playset. This isn't necessarily the Republic dropship in ATOT, and it is just apparently some large Clone Wars vehicle which will probably combat the MTT. However, if it is the Republic dropship in ATOT, I would expect to be disappointed, and I could imagine this in quite a lesser scale, and that it would be a disappointment. However, it is good for anyone who, like me, who does not own this set. And the next one up is apparently some Mandalorian set coming in 2021. I would definitely confirm to you that there would be a Mandalorian set coming in 2021, and apparently that it would most likely be from Season 2, as that would add new vehicles in. Yeah, there's not really anything attached to this, and yeah, that's kind of just an obvious thing that would go in, so that I wouldn't really classify that one as a rumour. The next one up is apparently either an ARC 170 Starfighter or a Z95 Headhunter. I would definitely prefer an ARC 170, as we have not had one in so long, and it is definitely in need of a remake. The Z95 Headhunter, however, I think is fine as it is. Yeah, I definitely just prefer an ARC 170, as we've not had one from 2010. Yeah. The next one up is apparently a TIE vehicle. There is not really anything attached to it. At first I thought that this could be a TIE Outlander, however now I'm definitely leaning more towards the TIE Bomber option, and I think that fans would definitely prefer that, as it has not actually had a version since 2003, it was blue, and it wasn't really a good set. So now for a recap on these apparent coming sets. We have a 75293 Microfighter, 75294 Microfighter, 75295 Dual Microfighter, 75299 Dual on Mandalore, an MTT, some Clone Trooper Battle Pack, an ARC 170, or perhaps a Z1995 Turret Fighter, some TIE vehicle, and a Republic dropship and ATOT. I mean, that is very broad. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some real rumours coming in the next couple months, perhaps July. However, I hope you have enjoyed this potential Winter 2020 speculation rumour video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.